Thanks, Mike. Bringing it to you from our nation's capital, Georgetown, taking on Seton Hall in what feels like a must-win game for both teams.
But players, they need that practice time, almost to kind of get a reset.
Richmond off the heel, and it rattles home. First bucket in nearly 2 minutes to start.
Understanding there's no real point guard out there, and they can't pay it off at the other end. This is what Seton Hall needs to do. You have to keep it simple.
Georgetown hasn't scored in the last 2.5 minutes since this man Muhammad scored the first bucket of the game, and now he's 2 for 2. It will remain Seton Hall basketball. And Kale ends a 2.5-minute scoring drought with a left-hand floater. And give a break to Kadary Richmond. Offensive rebound, second chance. And it's cashed in that time by Rhoden, a 3.
Well, both teams are pretty much doing what they want. 64% for Georgetown, and Seton Hall almost 50% now.
Here, fresh into the ball game for Patrick Ewing. Beard to Mutombo with a 2-hand jam.
Yeah, it's awesome. During warm-ups, the Hoyas were wearing Washington Bears jerseys, a black fives team organized in 1914 by Harold Hal Jackson, who was also the play-by-play announcer for Howard University
in Washington, D.C.
In 1904, he was a PE teacher. He took a class at Harvard and learned about this wonderful game of basketball, brought it back to D.C.
In games, but in practice. Big-time three-point shot falls for Rhoden. That's his second triple, and now the largest lead of the game for Seton Hall at 8. Second chance opportunity for Seton Hall. 11 second chance points for the Pirates. Harris on the drive, scooping it off the window, and Rice the inbound, right back to him. Rice with 1, and the heave goes down. Kadary Rice at the buzzer.
Have your guards come back in and help on the glass.
There's the stick pack for Jackson. He was lurking, and it's a 9-point lead for Seton Hall. A timeout taken by the Hoyas. Pause. And now to your point, trying to figure out how to do it without the Big East leading scorer in Bryce Aiken. Here is Rhoden with the shot clock winding down. Nothing but nylon. Opportunities that grew the game of basketball.
And you know how many, not just sneakerheads, but basketball junkies are looking for that play.
Richmond had it poked away by Carey. Now into the hands of Harris. Out to Muhammad. That's a 3. Georgetown down 2. And here comes.
Seton Hall is showing, though.
Kale rejected by Mutombo.
That is just a great athletic play. And Georgetown, if he was, I bet the first thing he would say is, do you know who my dad is? Stop bringing that weak stuff in here.
There it is.
We're trying to draw a foul. He turns and tries to find an open teammate. And Harris was right there to knock it down.
And Jameer Harris, a much-needed triple from the top of the key, his second.
Guys stepping back, mid-range jumpers.
Now Trey Jackson puts it in from distance. And really stepping up in the absence of Bryce Aiken. Now Muhammad has it swatted away by Obiagu.
In nature.
Kale left open. He puts it in. Seton Hall back on top by 5. I believe Jackson might have gotten a piece of it. Tries again from deeper this time, and Rice is good. That is his 4th made 3, and he's 37% from downtown. Seton Hall 38. Jackson from straight away. Are you kidding me, Trey Jackson?
Shooter on the perimeter who's hot.
Mutombo lost it on the entry pass. Richmond coast to coast and lays it in with the left hand.
Brought it tonight. They really have. Great energy level both ways.
And finally at full strength. Rhoden with the wiggle, and he gets right to the rack.
Played tonight. They showed that they really care about this game. We just hope that it starts to pay off for them.
A hard-fought W for Kevin Willard and his Seton Hall Pirates.